Jonathan's kind of a weird guy, but that's also part of what makes him really unique as one of our members. He and I were the original two, and he's the only one of us that lives in Georgia, in the South. He's also currently, as of 3/3/2018, the only black member. Not that we're necessarily racist, but he's kind of half black. He's milk chocolate. And you can probably screen cap his face at any time and have it turn into a meme. He is apparently a pretty tortured past, and that's like one of the only things that'll trigger him. Other than that, he has a very hard shell, and he's normally the one taking us out of the comfort zone. He's the strongest stomached of us, followed by me, then Brian, then Michael, then Elliot. And anyone else who is like kind of part of the squad, I don't know. It's probably better to have not as much of a shell as Jonathan, because he's clearly seen his fair share of shit over the internet, and his browser history reveals some interesting things about him, but I'm too big of a person to share that. He's got a pretty weak computer, but that's okay. It just means he can't play PUBG with us, for the most part. Something I forgot to mention in the Michael episode is that Michael is morbidly obese, as is Johnny, whereas I am perfect, which is a lie. Jonathan and I, he's the second most, arguably the second, and probably the third most narcissistic person in our group at times. He knows a lot, or says he knows a lot about medicine, law, and a lot of other stuff, but those are his two big ones. And he hardly goes to school. But has some kind of like delusions of grandeur at times, which is probably a joke for the most part. Kinda like me. I think my delusions of grandeur are a bit greater though. Not to say if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It just is. And that was an inside look into the mind and spirit of Johnny B, Jonathan